Right lads, how's it going? Friday, day after Super Trowel. Apologies about the no shirt, but I'm back home now. It's really hot. I'm not working and I don't want to be sweating anymore. I sweated for the last 3 days. It was so warm up there at Super Trowel, but it was a great time. I've got a lot to say about Super Trowel, all good. It was fantastic and I might do that on another video. However, it finished under controversial circumstances. Unfortunately, I think controversy is probably good in some cases, but in this case, I don't think so. I hope it's not gonna muck things up for the competitors in the future. I looked it up, the word controversy, and I've got it written down here. And what it said on my phone, it's a state of prolonged dispute or debate, often involving strong feelings and disagreements. There was a lot of strong feelings and a lot of disagreements with the crowd yesterday after the final whistle was blown. Charlie's the most well-known bricklayer in Britain, I would imagine. And he deserves that. He's a hard-working lad and he's done really well on his socials. Closely followed by the one and only Ash Mahoney, who we all love, don't we? So those two are the main faces as far as the competitors, and everyone knows that. And I'm not taking any of the way from the other guys. I know Harry, who was in there yesterday in the competition. I don't know any of the others that well, if well at all. But they're all good lads. I mean, there's guys from Ireland, the American that won, Australia, and obviously Britain. So Wales, whatever. It's fantastic, isn't it? And it's good, isn't it? It's got international. But I don't know what happened. When the competition was going, me, Nuss and Hooks watched quite a bit of it. And I was struggling with a bad back yesterday. I was in a lot of pain. So, I don't know, after about 20 minutes, I went outside, got a cup of tea, had a la-di-da, and sat down, got the weight off. And then went back in there. The whistle had been blown. I saw Charlie. I said, how'd you get on, son? He said to me, 903. I saw Ash, he laid 740 or whatever it was. This was before the judges marked. So they both done phenomenal. In fact, they all did, didn't they? And then the results were called. And the thing that really alerted me to thinking something might be going on, when the results were called, I was over on the Bon Rhino build stand, which is, you know, we was back from where all the guys were around the arena. I wasn't right. So I didn't really listen to what they were saying in the crowd at that point. But what got my attention was when the American, I believe his name is Carl, won, and he received his prize and he hoisted his trophy, and I don't blame him. The round of applause stopped very, very quickly. Now, if that had been one of our lads or someone else, I think it'd have been a whole lot happier. And I don't mean that just because, let's be honest, no one knows him. The average Joe, i.e. me and you, we don't watch Spec Mix, do we? I don't want to be honest. Have you seen the shit they build over there? I know it's a race and a bit of fun, but my goodness, there's more pug on the face than there is brick. So, Super Trowel's just a bit of fun, innit? They ain't the best bricklayer. Just because Charlie won for 2 years running, he ain't the best bricklayer, is he? He's the quickest bricklayer, over an hour. He's a quick lad, isn't he? So it's a bit of fun, and that's what we're all up there for. We meet each other, bit of business maybe, and have a bit of fun, watch the race. But it ended up not being funny. So, Charlie laid 903. I don't know what the American lad laid that won it. But afterwards, I was there late last night because me, the Nuss and Hooks had to help Rhino build and bottom, strike down the stand and pack it all away. So we were there very late, sort of like 7 o'clock, and we had fucking 4 or 5 hour journey home. So 4-hour journey home. Got about 11, got home. So on the way out, I went into the arena. I'm not going to say who I was with. Two very well-known people, a few very well-known people that are known on something. We were talking. Someone said to me, Al, you need to look at this. So I went and looked at the American guys' wall. And what they do when they mark it, they put chalk marks on it. So if you've got a tipping brick or, you know, a brick pissed, they'll put a chalk mark. Ash actually got one for having a joint that was too tight. So there's a chalk mark on his wall. So the American lad didn't have many chalk marks on what I would call the face side of his wall. But whoever marked that wall either needs to follow my lead and spend a few quid in Specsavers a few times a year, or there was something amiss. I can't believe what I was saying. If I'd have marked that American's wall, I'd have gone through half a packet of chalk. And I'm not joking. I've got no allegiances to anyone. I know Charlie Collison, not well. I know him. Do I like him? Yes. Are we good friends? No, but I like the guy. So, to me, I don't really care who wins. But one thing I cannot stand in life is seeing someone being had over. Someone being cheated even, possibly. And I saw Charlie's wall, and, you know, it's a race. Fuck me, he laid some 903 fucking bricks in and out. That's almost impossible, isn't it? But the boy did it. What a fucking man. And the deductions don't make sense. So a lot of people in the crowd were saying what I just said. And what's the outcome? We got the two best known people, competitors in Super Trowel, are Ash Mahoney and Charlie Collison. What's the outcome from yesterday? Charlie's announced he's not doing it no more. And I don't fucking blame him. So, like I said, the judges need to go to Specsavers. Bexhill's got one down here, lads. They always look after me. You can get a gold tick and get a free pet next time. Or if someone had a whisper in your shell, like, shame on you. It's a shame, because the whole fucking 2 days was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I had one complaint, and I told one person you couldn't hear very well the way they had their speakers. The speakers, I think, weren't right, but it was fantastic what that Ashley and Joe did. Is amazing what they laid on there, the way they get all those stands there. It was fantastic. Everyone had fun. I met with that Ashley, had a nice conversation with him, nice lad. Brilliant 2 days. And then it ended like that. So the dispute, the prolonged dispute or the debate, it's not prolonged yet, is it? But I think it's gonna be. I just really hope it never happens again. Everyone's saying Charlie won. When I say everyone, lots and lots of people at that venue. That's what I started to hear once I went back in there after the marking was done. I couldn't believe how many people were saying it. Such a shame. Such a shame. I think deep down, probably Charlie's very upset. And that's why he's handed his notice in, so to speak. Such a shame. Let's hope that next year it doesn't happen again, and it never will happen again, because we just lost one of the best bricklayers that's going to ever enter that competition. So I feel for you, Charlie. I think a lot of people are saying you won, and I'm one of them. So keep your chin up, mate. Keep making your videos. There's a lot of people behind you on that one, son. But what a great time had by all. Just marred at the end by that. So boys, thanks for listening. I'm going to see you very soon. Pug up.